Hey guys, Furo here, back with another Hearthstone video. So yesterday I told you that I don't like to play against Crest Rogue, and guess what we are doing today then? Of course we are playing the Crest Rogue, because I haven't done that since the start of the Ungoro expansion, so I only posted one deck for the Crest Rogue, which was the version that Dog was running. Nowadays the deck is a bit different, running normally Fireflies and Igneous Elemental that you can already see in the starting hand. So having then or going for the flame elementals to fulfill the quest and cutting stuff like a Swashbuckler. Deck was made by dontbemad. He called the deck Addicted to Crystal, so that's a very interesting name. And he is running as a tech choice of the Tol'vir Stoneshaper and also the Tar Creeper on the deck, which are two interesting elemental cards. We are running a lot of elementals alongside, so that should work. Let's just drop the Vanish here for the start, keeping the Caverns Below, Firefly, Igneous Elemental, and we're getting a Youthful Brewmaster, so that's kind of a good start. We are going against a warrior here who is not doing anything on his first turn, which is good, so we can just go for the Caverns Below. If he was playing something on his first turn, so if that is a very aggressive start from a pirate warrior, we probably wouldn't have played the quest here for the start. But because he's not dropping a quest on his first turn, that on the other hand means that he's for sure not playing quest warrior, so he will probably play aggressive. Could also be that he's just playing some sort of control warrior. There are kind of a few on that on the ladder nowadays, but most likely you should expect some pirates. Oh, he's armoring up. Alright, so that's probably then not a pirate or some sort of hybrid. Not sure. I'm definitely dropping the Firefly here. So we're getting first point, but we are definitely going for the flame elementals, so no need to just get the Firefly back with the Youthful Brewmaster. Let's just drop a Glacial Shard as well, so if he's interested in dropping a weapon next turn to attack a unit that is not working. And then we might probably just go for the Igneous Elemental here. Good block. Oh yeah, he's playing control. For sure, for sure. Ferryman. So we could also play Ferryman and play another Firefly. We can just go for the Igneous Elemental. I would say the Elemental right now is a bit better. Grimstone Informant. He's just playing the control list that was online 1 or 2 weeks ago. Probably. So with the Grimstone Informant you can discover Hunter, Paladin or Warrior card. And to be honest, we just need to be careful because he is playing later. He's playing 2 Brawls in the deck, so Brawls are the dangerous cards here in this regard. We have a nice board later with some 5/5s on the board. Killing the Firefly, there you go. Because that's the one that we otherwise would target with the Ferryman, for example, here. Novice Engineer. So how about just the Novice Engineer? We're drawing an extra card. Mimic Pot. Okay, we could just go for the Mimic Pot here. Let's see, we're currently still at 1, right? Yeah, we're killing the Grimstone Informant. Let's go for the Mimic Pot. Right now, it gives us 2 extra cards. Oh, that's excellent. So we're getting 2 charge units here. Kill the unit, 2 in the face. The boars are just so good when you have the quest fulfilled. That's just 3 damage into the face for 1 mana, which is insane. Whirlwind. And the armor up, so are you not killing the elemental? Oh, he's just leaving the elemental on the board all the time. Super interesting. I just got another Firefly, so how about we are dropping the Firefly, play the Ferryman here, get another Firefly, and we will then just take a weapon here, one in the face. So that means we can play Firefly next turn as well. Play the Youthful Brewmaster, get the Firefly back in the hand again, and then we already have the quest fulfilled, just like that. He's surely hitting the Ferryman with a weapon, there you go. And armoring up. That's it, wow. That's super weak. Also we got the preparation. Excellent indeed, so let's just do that here. Youthful Brewmaster gives us the Firefly back. We are playing the Firefly, so we have 2 mana to go. Which means, on the other hand, that we can just do the preparation here, play our nice little quest, the Crystal Core, and already have a pretty good board. With 5 on the face here, of course. We have an extra 10 damage here with the Stonetusk Boar. And we have a lot of flame elementals. Plus we're getting more flame elementals if he's clearing the board, and we are losing the elemental here, the Igneous Elemental. Will be very tough for the warrior. He's going for the core hole, which is not helping him because we just need to play the Stonetusk Boar and the game is over. And that's just the power of the quest. Also the Ferryman would be excellent. But even without the Ferryman, that is more than enough damage. See the power of the Crest Rogue in action. Easy peasy victory against the Control Warrior. No chance for him. Alrighty, now it's time for game 2. This one is against the Mage. So definitely keeping the Crest. We have a Mimic Pot, we have the Novice Engineer and Youthful Brewmaster. We are going second here. So I would say the hand is kinda good. No Firefly so, but with the Mimic Pot we can get more cards. Novice Engineer is another extra card draw, and we might maybe just go for the Novice Engineer. Probably not, because the elementals are just way easier to obtain. But still, let's just start here. Mage is a difficult matchup. That's not as easy as, for example, a Control Warrior, which you can normally just easily kill. And you need to play the quest here directly, because he is, if he's playing, for example, Secret Mage, he's capable of just dropping a counter spell early. Not doing that here in this case. Live. And also you need to be careful then later when you fulfill the quest and then play your spell. So there is still the option that a counter spell is coming. Southsea Deckhand. We drop the Novice Engineer. What he's doing is using the Fire Blast. Still doing it, we just are looking for the extra card draw. There's a Firefly, greatly done. So then it is Firefly on the next turn into the Gadgetzan Ferryman, for example. No, he's not killing the Novice Engineer. That's interesting, so maybe we're just drawing more cards then. Another Southsea Deckhand. Ah, well, we could just play this, but I guess it's still better to just go Firefly.
If you're sure.
More than enough cards. Could also just play the Mimic Pot here, get some extra stuff, but for now let's just go Firefly and the Ferryman. That means we have at least 3 Flame Elementals right now in hand, or 3 Fireflies, depending on what we are doing first. So we're only missing out 1 because we have the Mimic Pot here. We are getting some extra copies, so there might be more Flame Elementals, there might be more Youthful Brewmasters, more Ferrymans, Shadowstep, stuff like that. You've now played a Secret, so need to be careful there. That could be a counter spell. We get a Glacial Shard. So let's just go for a Firefly here. And we're getting another Flame Elemental. We are dropping Youthful Brewmaster. Get the Firefly back into the hand. And 2 into the face. There you go. And we are using the coin now. So if that is a counter spell, we can just countering it out. No. Okay, so killing his unit. Good to know that that's not a counter spell. Probably then on the next turn we're going for the Mimic Pot. Especially if he's dropping another secret.
Excuse me, you
The Medivh. Clearing our nice little Ferryman. And the Intellect, so 2 more cards. Which is very slow right now. Patches, no, don't give me Patches a pirate. Man, I don't want Patches a pirate right now. Oh, but there is... that's really good. So we now have everything we need. How many cards is it? 9, okay, so everything's fine. Let's just drop Firefly and we are dropping... oh man, that is normally way too much cards. So how about we are changing the plan a bit. Otherwise, if we also drop the Firefly right now, what's happening is that we're just having 1 card too much in the hand, so we are just dropping the Glacial Shard then. And go a bit in the face. Cannot play the quest anyway on this turn, so we need to wait until the next turn. The Ooze. Not the new Ooze, that would give him a bit of armor. And there is another secret. And there is another secret. Oh. Maybe we are not interested in playing the quest directly, because I have a feeling here. And we probably still have to do that. But it could be that he's just countering it. It's normally very likely. 3 quests here. Oh wow. The Mana Bind. So he now has also the quest. Super interesting. Let's just clear the board a bit. And 5 in the face. So that's an ice block. And what is the other one? No mirror entity. We have played a unit here. No potion of polymorph. No vaporize. No ice barrier. Maybe spellbender, right? Yeah, spellbender is most likely. Not sure if there is any other secret. I don't think so. So probably spellbender and then the ice block. And also crystal core for free. And flame strike, which is only killing 2 units, so not a problem, especially if you consider that we have so many charge units here. So how about just the Stonetusk Boar, weapon, and Southsea Deckhand. So pushing the damage in here, then 1 extra with the weapon, and we're activating the ice block. There you go. It's the ice block. And I would say, because we have another Firefly here, we can also drop that. Having a stronger board. If he has another flame strike, we don't care. Normally you can expect that the game is over now. If he's stopping another secret, then it will be another ice block. Gives him 1 more turn. I mean, after that he's down. One of them. There is another secret. And it looks like he can also kill a bit. Not only a frostbolt. Not even killing. He's just losing the mana of him here, and we are of course dealing damage in the face again. Yep, that's just a concede, so that's another victory, besides giving him the crystal core. Last but not least, we have a mirror match here. Probably it is Crest Rogue versus Crest Rogue. Have a preparation, Tol'vir and Tarkreeper. These are a bit too expensive. We are keeping the preparation to get to our crystal core pretty cheap, so only 2 it is costing then. And looking forward to see Firefly here or Igneous Elemental. And we're just getting Glacial Shard. We will see. Normally if you have a mirror match, just like this one, it all depends who's getting to the quest first. And with the hand as it is right now, that is not really looking like we are going to the quest first. So wait and see. But at the moment I'm not seeing a high success rate here. Luckily, just a dagger on his second turn. And that's probably... Oh, that's the Igneous Elemental. So we could just coin into that. And to be honest, yeah, let's do that. Again, we want to go for the quest early. And with the Igneous Elemental, we can do so. He's playing the same. Youthful Brewmaster, not really helpful. So let's see, if we are killing his elemental, he can just use the flame elementals first. So I'm not sure if we really want to do that. We could maybe just play Glacial Shard, then freezing the elemental here. And then hit them in the face. Also a weapon is coming. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, we're hitting the Igneous Elemental then. And then just 1 in the face with the weapon. So then we can trade next turn with the Igneous Elemental. Getting the Flame Elements in our hand. And right now he cannot get the Flame Elemental, so that is costing him 1 turn. Yeah, he's killing the Glacial Shard because he's not interested in giving us the Elementals. Swashbuckler. So Patches is spawning, there you go. So if you're not running Swashbuckler, just like we are doing here, we are just playing the Southsea Deckhand, you have more control over when the Patches is spawning. Because Swashbuckler you want to play that early, because you want to get the random card. At the same time you don't want to get Patches early, because you want to get him later when he's a 5/5. Oh man, Patches again. That is so unlucky. Wow. So unlucky. Just gonna use Backstab here on this useful. We are then dropping Flame Elemental. Wanna get that back into the hand. Clearing the Igneous Elemental, so he can now also get some Flame Elementals on the board. And let's drop 1 more Flame Elemental, which means we are currently at 2 with the quest. We have 1 more Flame Elemental in hand. So what we need to find is only another Youthful Brewmaster, Gadgetzan Ferryman, Shadowstep, or just a Firefly. That would all be good enough to get to the quest here. And with 22 cards, we have a very high chance to get the right cards. There's a first Flame Elemental on his side. And he's directly dropping a second. Which indicates that he has more stuff in his hand. Igneous Elemental, great. The other option would just be that he's not afraid that we are killing both units. Which is also true at the moment, but I mean, care too much for that, so let's just push more damage here. It's down to 22. The Igneous Elemental will give us the amount of elementals we need to fulfill the quest. There's another Swashbuckler. Which also means he now has played 2 Swashbucklers, and he's playing the Ferryman on that. So it looks like, yay, looks like he's trying to go for the Swashbuckler here, so that's now at 3. And with the Shadowstep, he is fulfilling his quest. And he has 2 mana left, which means if he has a preparation, he can just play the quest, which is definitely a problem. Now we will see. Ooh, Bite Weed. 6/6. Not bad, not bad. So, let's see if we hit the Bite Weed here. How about that? So we're getting 2 Flame Elementals. We need to play 2. And we're getting the quest. We need to pay 2 for the quest because we have the preparation. So there you go. Preparation into the quest. The Crystal Core is now done. We have 2 charge units here with Patches of the Pirate and with the Southsea Deckhand. So what we are doing is we're just clearing the board here a bit. So the only card he has currently on the board is then the Flame Elemental. He will fulfill his quest now in this turn. There was no preparation last turn, otherwise he would have played that, so the Crystal Core is costing 5, there you go. Which means he only has 2 mana left. There is one Stonetusk Boar. And do we have another one? Bladed Cultist, wow, so that's a 6/6. Getting some interesting card from the Swashbuckler. Which means that right now there is a stronger unit than our Flame Elements on the board, but we luckily also got the Glacial Shard, so how about just using it here? And because a Rogue as a class has no real AoE besides the Fan of Knives, he only has a Vanish, we can just drop everything here on the board and go for the face in.
Here we go.
Pushing him down to 11. We currently have 20 damage on the board, so that's not a problem. If he's, for example, dropping a Vanish here, we're just getting our stuff back, so that wouldn't be too bad. Going for the dagger, I guess he has some Southsea Deckhands in hand. There is one. Patches is already out, so there is one more Southsea Deckhand in his deck, and there is one more Boar in his deck, so that means he has 2 charge units, which is not good enough to hold us up off here. We just need 11 damage, and if we are getting 2 on the board still and the weapon, that's 11. So the only hope for him would be, for example, a Glacial Shard, which can then freeze a unit and we're not able to hit him in the face. But we should still be able to win here with 26 to go. Journey Below, he's discovering a Death Rattle card, and the Death Rattle card is really not helping him. Especially not one that he can play for 2 mana. There is no chance. There is a concede and we're winning 3 in a row with the Crest Rogue deck. Deck that I really not like to play, but it is super strong as we have seen here. So if you just are looking for a way to ladder up, to rank up, get early to rank 5 or even to Legend, this one is a good deck. Crest Rogue definitely viable at the moment and just so oppressive on the ladder. I'm not a fan of that, to be honest. The rest of the meta is totally fine for myself. So all the decks have some nice counters, but Crest Rogue is just countering so many decks and only losing to a specific amount of decks. So just like the Token Druid, for example, that's just crushing it. Anyway, guys, with that, we're at the end of today's episode. If you've enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. That is very much appreciated, helping me out, and you will get notified when I will upload more content. I'm doing daily Hearthstone stuff, so check that out. Check out the other videos on my channel, and I will then see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and have a good night. Sleep well.